Namaste everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am here today with another reading which is about the upcoming full moon, the full moon in Libra. So we are here today to see what is this full moon highlighting for you, what is the full moon illuminating for you, what is the full moon showing you, what needs to fall away, what do you need to let go, and what next. Now all of this is what we are here to see in today's reading. Like I always say, these are general readings. They may not resonate with everybody. So choose whatever resonates with you and leave the rest. The timestamps for the piles will be given in the description box below. This is pile number 1. Two, 3. If you feel you need some more time, you can always pause the video and take your time to choose the pile while we move ahead with pile number 1. Let us see the moon message for you from this lovely Moonology oracle. You're very close to achieving your goal. Give this moon. The next one is a personal issue reaches resolution. So maybe some of you have been working very hard on a personal issue, and it could be to do with your relationships or so I feel. It could be about anything. I feel maybe for some of you it is regarding your relationships, and you've been working very hard on it, and you are very close to achieving the goal. So if the achievement of the goals could be anything. It could be a personal goal that you are working on. It could be something to do with the relationship, or it could be a goal that you've set for yourself. Maybe learning a new skill, getting a new job, starting a new practice. It could be just anything, but you're very close to achieving your goals. So don't quit if you feel that it's been really long and you've been working so hard but nothing is really coming up for you. This is your sign. You are very close to achieving it. Just don't give it up right now. I know the last leg always feels strenuous, difficult, arduous, and as though it's a never-ending journey, but you're really close to achieving your goals. So don't give up, not now. And if there is a personal issue that anyone is battling with, then that is going to reach a resolution. So that's what the Moonology cards have for you. Now let's go into your other cards. The Queen of Wands, Eight of Swords, and Death and Rebirth. Okay, so some of you might be feeling a lack of passion. Maybe you are not able to, maybe you're generally very exuberant people, full of life. You have a zest and a drive for life. You are always warm and sunny and bright and exuberant. But maybe of lately, you've been feeling a little dull, a little not so exuberant, not so full of life, not so passionate about things, not so joyful. And I think you people have been really harsh on yourself for not feeling up to anything, for not feeling yourself, for not being able to feel that joyful self, and because of which probably you did not pay attention to a lot of things that you otherwise would have, or maybe you do not pursue your goals, or you do not pursue the challenges you've set up for yourself, or even a daily practice or a routine, or anything that you normally love to do, or you've set up for yourself as a goal or a target. to reach. Maybe you have been ignoring all of that and you've not really been paying attention to it, and that's why I think some of you have been really, really harsh on yourself. And if that is the case, then this full moon is asking you to let go and forgive yourself for it. It is okay to feel not full of life all the time. It is okay not to feel so driven and passionate all the time. It is okay to feel like resting, taking a break from everything, and giving yourself a break. Just winding down, calming down, and just breathing and letting the world be. It's just fine to do that. And you are just being asked to do just that. Just it's okay. Forgive yourself. Forgive anyone else who's been pointing these things to you, and maybe you're feeling guilty because of that. If there is a guilt that you feel, or if there is just, some kind of anger towards yourself, if you're just upset with yourself, this full moon is asking you to just forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for being this way. It is absolutely okay. Maybe this is what you need. Your body needed this rest, it needed this break. And just forgive yourself for it, because very soon all of this is going to fall away. In fact, this full moon is probably highlighting this, your emotional blocks and barriers which you have just imposed on yourself in some way. You've just tied yourself down with all these musts and shoulds and your belief systems that, oh, I must be like this, I should be like this, I need to reach this goal, or I should have reached this goal by this time, or I should have finished doing this by this time, or I should have added a few more certificates or certifications or something else, to my portfolio by this time. Maybe learned a new language perhaps, or just a new skill. Probably some of you are feeling that so much time, the past 3 months, or even for some of you, I'm getting this message, the last year, the period of lockdown, you feel that you could have done so much more than what you actually did, and you are actually being very hard on yourself, that you didn't do so many things which you could have done. You didn't utilize the time and the resources that you had with yourself in the best way possible, and you are being very, very harsh on yourself. For some of you, you feel very stuck. You feel very stuck. You're not able to see a way out of a particular situation that you feel stuck in. You cannot find a way out. You feel very powerless. You feel helpless. You feel as though you're drowning and you cannot see a path ahead. In fact, you have given up. There is this kind of a what do I see? What's that word? This restlessness inside you. It's like, I want to get out of this, but I am not able to find a way out. What do I do? And somewhere, you slowly giving up. You are becoming this observer who's looking at this anxious self, just drowning, and you are like, okay, I'm drowning and I really cannot do anything about it. And this full moon is highlighting this for you and saying, see, what you're doing is being your own enemy, because it's really not that bad. It's not as if you don't have a way out. It's about you willing to see. It's about you willing to forgive yourself. It's about you willing to forgive so many other things. It's about you not being so hard on yourself. And all of this is falling away. You are birthing something new. Something new is coming out of you. It's a new belief system, new attitude. It's a new kind of conviction, a new kind of confidence that you are finding in yourself. This entire lunation cycle, and even maybe a little beyond that, you will find yourself growing and changing into this new, more confident person. You are going to turn into this more self-assured kind of a person. someone who is okay where he or she is, someone who is okay with what they have with them and around them. Some of you don't want to talk about this, some of you don't want to um, come out right now and mingle with people and talk to people. You want to somewhere just keep to yourself. Some of you feel that some of you feel the need to protect yourself from family, friends, even society perhaps. And you're just keeping to yourself right now. And it is very much that process of change, that process of transformation where one just feels like being with oneself, because everything is changing and it's very difficult to know, what is going on, how tomorrow is going to be, because everything seems so different from what we knew. And you're just going through that process. And like I said, this lunation cycle, and maybe even a bit more than that, even beyond, you will find yourself changing and evolving each day, a different you, but there will be a different you coming out, a different version of you coming out. Nourish the sacred feminine. It is about you focusing on your intuition, your what do I say? Your I'm so sorry. And the mother in you. Sorry. It is about you showing unconditional love to yourself, during this entire process of transformation, change, you feeling so stuck, you feeling guilty about so many things. You really need to show that unconditional love to yourself. You need to rely on your intuition. You need to believe in yourself. You need to understand that you are not wrong. Whatever you're feeling right now is a process of change. You are it's a process of growth. There is a churning that happens, and through that churning we emerge stronger, we emerge confident, more clearer, with much more clarity. So there is an inner knowing inside of you, and you need to listen to your intuition and give yourself that unconditional love. Use this time to heal yourself. And if you feel the need to actually reach out to somebody and or feel the need to facilitate new relationships at this time, please feel free to do that. The point is to nourish yourself. Nourish that feminine self of yours. If there is some kind of creativity that wants to come out, if you just want to be, just rest, just want to be in the receiving mode, allow yourself to be that. You don't always have to take action, always have to be enthusiastic, always have to be the one who's taking the initiative and doing things. No, you don't have to. It's okay to just be this person, just be yourself, willing to receive care, willing to receive love, appreciate other people's generosity towards you, their care and love towards you. Goddess, exactly. Nourish the sacred feminine. It is your goddess self which is going to come out. This transformation is going to bring out your feminine so strongly, that the feminine aspect of you. That feminine wisdom is going to come out, and it is fighting to come out. It wants your attention. It wants you to listen to it, which would mean to listen to your inner knowing, to listen to your intuition, to allow your emotions to be your guide, and allow yourself to facilitate new relationships, to express yourself in so many ways. In fact, don't shy away or don't hide your sensuality. Express it. Because that is what has to come out. So that is what is struggling to come out, and somewhere you're probably repressing it and suppressing it. Don't do that. Love. Oh my God, can you see it? 18, 18. Maybe the number 18 or number 9 is of importance to you. Love, again, how I just love it when things fall in like this together. The sacred feminine goddess love. It is, you are going through a heart opening. It is you're going through this process of expanding your heart, allowing your feelings to come out, accepting your feelings, accepting yourself, accepting the goddess that you are, allowing your emotions to guide you, allowing yourself to be vulnerable, allowing yourself to be comfortable in your relationships or the lack of it, whatever that you're going through in your life with regards to love and relationships. It is time for you to accept it and allow all of that to come up. It is time for you to, expand your heart, allow your emotions to flow freely. That's all I have for you. Pile number 1. If this resonated, do like, share, and subscribe. Pile number 2. Let us see the moon messages for you. Believe in the impossible. Moon. And show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. Okay, so pile number 2. You need to understand that you are really, really beautiful people, and you don't need to hide behind a mask or a facade. Or if you are in the maybe you have an online platform like Instagram or YouTube or Facebook where you try to connect with your with your followers or people you influence, and somewhere you're probably hiding behind this person who you're not, and you are very unsure. Should I show my real self to them? Will people accept me? Well, they will accept you even more because you're so beautiful. And you need to believe in that. And it's time that you believe in all of that which you thought was impossible. And show everybody the real you, because you are so beautiful. Okay, let's go to the tarot and see what the tarot has for you. Okay. The moon, the star, and 10 of cups. Okay. So you, pile number 2, have been really feeling very low, very confused, very lost, very unclear about a lot of things. Some of you have been working on your shadow selves, really diving deep inside of yourself, trying to find out, okay, who am I? What's going on with me? Why do I think the way I do? Why do I feel the way I do? Why am I so sensitive? Or why am I reacting this way? Am I really the kind of person that people tell me I am? All those questions, you've been thinking on all these things. You've been trying to work on all of these things. And at the same time, trying to really understand yourself, trying to follow your intuition, trying to be with your emotions. It's like a mystery. It's like you are trying to solve a mystery, and that mystery is you. Everything seems very mysterious. Something that you want to delve deep and find out. For some of you, it is like that. It is like, I am trying to solve this mystery called me. It's mysterious. It's beautiful. I want to find out more. And if in all of these you are feeling so lost and confused, and you feel as if, oh, I've done so much shadow work, I've really looked into myself so much, but yet I still feel as though, that mystery still remains a mystery. This full moon is telling you or highlighting it for you that have hope, have faith. You're being divinely guided. You're being shown the path. If you're doing this shadow work, if you're really doing this deep dive into your own self, just because you're being asked to do it, you're required to do it for your own growth, for your personal growth and expansion. You need to do this, and that's what you and that the reason you're doing it is because you're being guided to do this. You're being asked to look into you, to expand yourself for your own personal growth and expansion, because this is going to lead you to a very, very emotionally fulfilled and content place. It's going to lead you to a beautiful family. For those of you who are, who have a family, you feel that oneness with your family. You feel that connection, that bond with your family. For those of you who want to, um, have a family or take a relationship to the next level, you will get there. And this entire process that you're going through right now is for you to reach that place of fulfillment and contentment. And for those of you who are single, maybe you find someone, or it is just about self-love. It is just about you, valuing your own self, your own emotions, and feeling so fulfilled in your own self. It's like all the cups are full. It's all your cups are full, and you just feel so content and so happy. Some of you are praying. You're holding on to a ray of hope that, okay, there is some, that there is a beautiful day waiting for me. Although it feels so dark right now, it feels as though I'm in this depth of despair, but there is this ray of hope. You feel, okay, no, there is this beautiful day waiting for me, and I'm just holding on to this hope, and you're sending out a quiet prayer to the universe that I know you are there, and I trust in you, and I trust in your guidance. And I'm here waiting. Whenever you are ready, I'm here to accept and receive. Rise. Wow. Wow. I mean, just look at this. Look at the colors. Like I said, you're feeling so down, like in the depths of despair. You're diving deep within, and it is now your time to rise. Slowly rise and rise with hope, with faith in your heart, and come into this place of contentment and fulfillment, knowing that you are being guided, that you're being guided and blessed. Rise, it's time for you to spread your wings. It might probably not happen overnight, but you will get there eventually. But have that faith. Have that faith, have that trust in the universe. The universe has your back. And it is asking you to rise, to spread your wings. Because you've done enough work on yourself to know what floats your boat. You know that. It's just time to put that into practice. Allow yourself to fly. Mother. Well, it's time that you mother yourself. Just like how you would handhold your baby and help your baby to walk, to stand, offer that support that your baby needs when your baby needs you. It is time that you do that for your own self, that you nurture yourself with unconditional love and joy, and really birth this new you. Someone, who can reach this place of fulfillment, of feeling that sense of belonging with yourself or your family or whoever that is for you, but nurture yourself with that love and birth that kind of a person in you who can feel the sense of belonging. Just even to belong to your own self is the ultimate gift. Mother yourself. Maybe some of you are teachers, some of you actually teach and help children grow and spread their wings. Don't instill guilt in yourself. Instead, instill joy and tell yourself, yes, just like I'm a teacher or I'm a coach or I'm a mother, it's time that I teach and coach and mother myself. Inner child. Wow. Yes, it's time that you pay attention to your inner child. That you nurture and love your inner child. That you allow your inner child to express itself with joy, with exuberance. That you allow the inner child to express. Maybe it's time for you to heal your inner child. There are inner child wounds that you need to pay attention to and mother that inner child of yours and heal those wounds. And you need to rise up to this occasion to give yourself healing, love, and nurturing. That's all I have for you. And number 2, if this resonated, do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much. Let's move to file number. Let's see your moon messages. Don't let your past hold you back from this lovely Moonology oracle, and don't let pride get in your way. Maybe some of you have been thinking of not getting out of your comfort zone because you're afraid the experiences of your past is holding you back. You just don't want to step out into the world and do things that you should be doing, that you need to do. And so you're being urged to not let your past hold you back because you really need to put yourself out there and don't allow pride to get in your way. So if it was your pride that came in your way in the past, ensure that it doesn't happen this time. If it was about a relationship where you probably didn't do your bit or you were too prideful to initiate a conversation or clear the matters, but it's time that you change that this time around. Let's see what your cards have to tell for you. The Magician, 3 of Cups, the Wheel. I feel a lot of you have been working alone all by yourself, trying to manifest something, trying to create something for yourself. Maybe it could be manifesting and creating a new life for yourself. It could be a new job offer, a house, or maybe even a new community of friends. But you have been working or you've been too focused on just creating and manifesting a certain life for yourself. You've been very, very focused on just that you have actually not been interacting with family, friends, or socializing in any manner. And it is time that you let go of this just being with yourself, being too focused on the life that you want to make, create, and build for yourself. It's time that you let go of that and reach out to people, talk to people, share your emotions, and bring people in, allow people into your life. Because sometimes we do need this fresh energy to walk into our lives for us to change things. Sometimes, when we are too focused onto something and we just we and if that doesn't happen, we start to feel a little stuck, feel unhappy, start to doubt our own selves. And and when that self-doubt creeps in, then usually that entire thing of manifestation, it doesn't work out. So it's time that you allow that energy to start circulating, a fresh energy to come in. And it is time for, it is the full moon is trying to tell you that you are a great manifester. You can bring in, you can create the change that you want for yourself. But at the same time, you need to also share, express, and spread joy to others as well. You need to allow others also to come into your life. You need to make space for others as well. You cannot just be too focused on yourself and your needs alone. You need to make space for others. Because that is a community, and maybe you're trying to create a community of friends, people that you can trust and rely on. And if that is the case, then yes, that is going to happen for you this full moon. You are going to find your soul tribe, your community, your friends, whoever you were trying to manifest. That is going to happen. There is a big change coming in for you, pile number 3. A change that you have been manifesting, a change that you have been wanting in your life, something that you've been feeling so stuck, that is giving way, and something new is entering your life for sure. For some of you, it's a community. For some of you, it's a soul tribe. For some of you, it is something else. You know best what you're manifesting, but that is coming in for you. You're going to be very happy with this change which is coming in for you, pile number 3. This change is a good change. It's a positive change. It's a happy change. It is going to make you happy. Like I said, it is something that you've been manifesting, something that you've been creating for yourself. Feed your artist. It is time that you have anyways been creating, and it is time to showcase this artist in you to the world. Maybe some of you are artists and you have been trying to manifest some kind of a change for yourself when it comes to your art. Express yourself more artistically for some of you, is the message that I'm getting here. Allow the artist in you to shine. It is about breaking rules. It is about allowing new things to come in. It is about thinking out of the box. You have the power to create this change, and you are creating this change. That is, I know I'm repeating myself, but that's the message I keep getting, that you are bringing in this change for yourself. Point number 3. Be fearless. And yes, you will be very happy with this change that is coming up for you, pile number 3. Scribe. Again, artist and scribe. I mean, how brilliant is this? It is about you spreading your knowledge. Maybe some of you are writers, poets. Maybe some of you want to start a blog, or maybe you want to write a book. If you are thinking of all of that and you've been on the on the edge, you are not sure, well, this is a sign that you should do it. You should do it. Feed your artist. Allow your artist to express yourself freely. You have, with the magician here, your power of communication is really excellent. You can communicate very well. You can express yourself very well. And so, with this feed your artist and the scribe coming up here, allow yourself to express through words. Let it be your original work. Let your original story speak for itself. You have that capacity in you to express yourself beautifully through words and communicate beautifully through words. Allow yourself to do that. Universal light. Well, it's time for you to spread your light, like I said, and your art is your way of spreading that light. You have this power to create the change that you want in your life. You have that capacity in yourself to bring the change that you want. And if that change is about expressing yourself in the form of an artist, then this is your time. Some of you are able to find that spark of creativity in you. And that spark is not just that spark. That spark is something which can take you deep inside as an artist. That spark of light, which sometimes just that flash of light is enough for us to see. It illuminates so much for us that we are able to see things clearly. And for some of you, that is what is happening, pile number 3. That just a flash of light, and you will start to see things clearly. You will start to understand yourself. You will start to know, okay, what is it that I want? What was I trying to manifest? What was I trying to create? And why was I trying to manifest that in my life? That extra clarity, that just that little bit of extra clarity sometimes is more than enough for us to just forge ahead. And that is what is happening with you with this full moon, pile number 3. That's all I have for you. If this resonated, do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much. It was an honor reading your cards for you. Namaste.